Hi. So it's been a while since my last stream, I think, maybe like a week or so. But I have zero plans for this stream. I'm kind of just here because I've wanted to do this for a while anyway, so it's kind of just whatever. Your mom, you're gay, you know, the usual. So, yeah, that's okay. That's enough. Bye, guys. Thanks for coming. Okay, goodbye. No, but yeah, I haven't really had much of a chance to stream because I've been so busy lately, just kind of doing real life stuff. It's been kind of a hectic week. Like, well, kinda is an understatement because yeah. So it kind of started off with me taking Retro to the doctor, which I mean, it's fine. It's like a very simple errand. And so taking him from the doctor back home was just fine. And then the next day, I woke up and I was like, you know what? I'm hungry. I want to go get breakfast. And so I walked up to my car because I was like, you know, I'm too lazy to cook right now. I just want to go buy something and call it a morning. And so I see this green paper on my car and I'm like, oh shit. And the funny thing is, as I was walking, I saw that green paper as I was walking up to my car and I was like, this is not good. Watch, I'm gonna get towed or some shit. And then I walk up and I read the paper and it tells me, you've been issued a warning on your car because you have expired tags, which fair enough. To be fair, I've had my Texas license plates for like a whole year after I was supposed to change them. And that was mainly because when I went to the DMV, I went to go change, you know, I'm like, okay, so I gotta change my tags, I gotta change my license plates. So I walk up to the DMV, like this was a month before, and why I've been putting it off. And so I looked at the lady and I was like, okay, so I'm here to get my tags changed. And she's like, do you have your title? I was like, yes. And she's like, do you have a Florida title? I was like, no. And then she's like, well, you're gonna have to come back another time and, you know, get your title changed before you get your tags changed. And I was like, why would I need to make a whole new appointment just to do that when you could just, you know, be like, okay, well, I'll just do both at the same time right now. So they sent me away after, you know, waiting for my appointment. And I was just like, okay, so I'm not going to be doing this for a while. So fast forward to now, where I have to now because I have a warning. The DMV sucks, man. It's awful, but and I will admit it has gotten better now since after the pandemic, because now you can get an appointment within like maybe a couple days if you're lucky, which is great because back then you would have to basically just sit in the DMV, wait for like 5 hours for you to just, I don't know, get your fucking license changed or something. It's basically a whole day like of waiting. Anyway, so I got my so I was like, you know what? I went and dropped my car off. Not my mom. I dropped my car off at my mom's house because I wasn't sure how long they were gonna give me until they like, you know, towed my car. So I was like, you know what? Just to be safe, I'm gonna put my car somewhere else. And then I Ubered back home because at least Retro's car is still there and I can use that. So as I was driving back, I got a call, and that call told me, hey, you have an appointment tomorrow for your tax return. And I was like, fuck. So I was like, you know what? Yeah, fine. I'll confirm that appointment. So that was the rest of my day where I basically just calculated all my expenses and all that crap just to make sure that I was prepared with the tax collector the next day. Okay. So day 3 of Hell Week. We're already at day 3. I go to the tax, you know, appointment, and, you know, it was just, first things first, I walk up to, you know, the place, which is like H&R Block, whatever. And then I see this giant padlock on the door. And I was like, well, shit, did I just go to the wrong location? And so I called them up and I was like, hey, so I have an appointment at this location. Why, there's a giant lock and I don't see anyone in the front desk. And they were like, oh no, it's open. Just pull the door. I was like, what? And then I opened the door and I was like, are you fucking serious? Like, why do they have this giant ass lock on the door? Like, I just assumed that it was locked and I couldn't get in. I didn't want to look like an idiot, like, jiggling a door. that was locked. So it's just like, okay, fine, whatever. And I walk in. Long story short, I owe the government a lot of money. I don't know if I'm allowed to disclose how much, but it was a lot, and it hit me in the gut for like the rest of the day. Like, I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna pay it all at once and just go, just take my L and leave. Okay. I think I could give like a broad number. North of $8,000. That was a lot. Last year I like bitched about owing like 11,000, which granted, yeah, that was a lot too, but like, Jesus Christ, man. Being self-employed in the United States fucks you over so hard. And the thing is, they expect you to, and here's the thing, they expect you to set aside a little bit, you know, every time you get paid, so that, you know, you can pay off your taxes. The problem, because that's what they do with people who work 9-to-5s, right? They chop off a bit of your check to, you know, set aside for taxes. But as a self-employed person, I can't just ask for extra money from the people who pay me, like DistroKid and my YouTube network. I can't just be like, hey, can you give me an extra 15% to cover taxes? So that comes out of my pocket. And yeah, that's unfortunate, but that's being self-employed in the United States. When you're not making a lot of money, it fucks you over. There's like this midpoint where it just sucks. Anyway, so I got over it. Because, you know, I just gotta make sure to be a little more careful with my spending habits, I guess. You know, buy more stuff to cook at home and, you know, don't give in to impulses as much. Yeah. So, and nowadays I'm gonna, like this year, that's about commission. She recommended setting aside like 30%. Jesus, man. That's crazy. But it's true. It really is. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to pay quarterly. So like April, I'm going to send the IRS 2,000, and then June, I'm going to do that again, and then whatever, so that by the time tax time comes back, it won't hurt me as bad. Like either I just owe a little bit, like maybe a couple hundred or something, or they'll actually give me a return because I've already paid all this stuff to the IRS prematurely. But it's kind of a guess. So, yeah. And also, apparently, I'm supposed to send out 1099s to, like, artists that I commission, if it exceeds $600. So that I have to keep in mind just in case art assets cost more. But luckily, each person that I've paid hasn't exceeded that much, so I didn't need to generate 1099s for them, which is, oh my god, that's another problem. So yeah, tax talk. Awful. That was a very terrible experience, but I coped with it for the rest of the day, and it's whatever. So, the day after, I don't know if you guys saw on Twitter, but I had a Koraidon plush that I bought from Japan like months ago. And it was, what was it? It was 90 bucks or something because, you know, it was imported and it's like a lot of money, whatever. And so, I saw like a note in my mailbox, and it told me, hey, we missed your delivery. So I'm like, okay, it has an address in the back. So I went to that address and I gave the ticket to the guy. I was like, hey, so I'm supposed to pick up a package here. And so they looked around for a while, probably a good 5 minutes or so. And they were like, I'm sorry, but it's not here. I was like, what? How is that possible? Like, it told me the address on the ticket where it's being held. So I'm like, what's going on here? And so I went and called customer service. And they were telling me, oh, they gave you the wrong location. You had to go to this other location that's like 10 minutes on the opposite end. So I went there, waited in line in that post office. And when it was finally my turn, I was telling them, hey, so I called customer service and they told me that the package, they gave me the wrong address. So here's the ticket, and they're like, I'm sorry, but no, it's not here. And they went to talk to the manager to make sure that it's not in the back or anywhere, and they double checked and they told me, yeah, dude, it's at that location that was on the ticket. So I was like, fuck. So I went back to the fucking post office, like I think at the end of the day or something, an hour before closing. And then I talked to the guy and he was like, oh yeah, it's actually here. I'm like, what? It was a different person at the door, so yeah, I did get my Koraidon plush at the end of the day, but what a week, man. What a fucking week. So that's why I haven't streamed in like a week. I just had to deal with so much, but I'm just glad it's over and everything worked out in the end. Despite the whole tax bullshit, but like, you know what? It's life. But yeah. So donations are appreciated.
I thought I had a death catching this cold. God, I'm so sorry, man.
Hey, I'm not here to downplay anybody's struggles. You know, colds suck too. I would know because I've had strep throat twice last year and COVID. God. Oh my god. But yeah, no. It sucks. And you know, like when you have like a sore throat.
Can you shut the fuck up?
I'm sorry.
Hopefully this week becomes a relaxing one. And congrats on getting through taxes and DMV.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I love that. I hope no one actually feels bad when they donate, because it's genuinely funny to me. Anyway, yeah, no, the DMV it's actually a lot better now than it used to be, because, you know, I don't know, like, anyone who was an adult that had to go to the DMV pre-pandemic, it was a nightmare because you basically had to set aside a whole day to wait, and then they would give you a random number, and then you gotta wait behind like 15 people, and it's just blah. Even though they had like 40 windows to work at, it still was not enough. But what? Ah, son of a bitch. I just noticed the chat bar. Thanks for letting me know. Give me a moment, I will fix that. Traffic lights. Please tell me that was the right password. Oh my god, I hate these captchas. Okay. Is it gonna work now?
Now serving D24 at window number 21.
Stop. Okay, let me check another thing. Embed, maybe? Copy, and then I gotta... Where is it? Hold on, I'm fixing things. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna delete this. And then I'm gonna try another browser capture. I should have copied the settings. Fuck. Chat 2. Alright, I'm gonna say this will be... Let me see. Width, I'm gonna put it at... 400? By... 1000? Maybe? Is that gonna work? That looks about right. I'm just gonna do that. Okay, and now for the URL. And we'll copy from here. Boom. Now, test by typing fart. Or something.
Now serving D12 at window number 18.
It didn't work. You bitch. Alright. Let me see. Why aren't you working? You're making me mad.
Fart lol.
Thank you for the fart lol.
You know what I don't understand? Holy water. How can you put holes in water?
I don't know, Jess. Legit. Jess, you. He's...
Ooga booga.
Oh my god, I can't believe you scared me. Thank you for the resub, by the way. We're getting this to work. Hey, what is this? Go away. How do I connect my account to this? Oh, that's why. Well, how do I reconnect it? Ugh. It says the connection expired, but like I fixed that on Restream's dashboard. So like, what do you... Hello? It's not allowing me to just reconnect through the chat thing.
BDGH JKLMNPR TVW.
Ew. I can't believe you said that. W. Wait a minute. Huh. Double V? I mean, it makes sense. Fine. We'll just use the backup chat. Please work. Ah. I'll fix that another day. And that's why we have backups. I hate my life. Anyway, so hi. How long has that been? 20 minutes? And we're already on a major technical difficulty? How'd you forget? Her name is Elise. And her last name is Dubois. I don't think a lot of people know the lore of my characters. I haven't linked my toy house anywhere. But my toy house has like lore on a lot of characters. In fact, I have lore on...
I will technical your difficulties.
Oh. Wait, I gotta use the right button. I'm sorry.
Gotta love when tech goes awry. Also, I can do this again. Ho how war ho.
I'm sorry for making him British. You know, so the lore on Jess, which is the little alien guy that just popped up here, he, that's not his actual voice, nor was it his actual language. So basically, his species is sent on a mission to study, different galaxies and such. And they're basically assigned one, person per, I want to say like country or continent or something like that. And so they're also basically given a device that will automatically translate, you know, the languages around them. But obviously storing the data for the languages like, you know, grammatical stuff and rules and all that stuff and pronunciations, that takes a lot of storage. So basically he can only store like maybe 2 or 3 languages on his device, and that's why these aliens are sent for specific countries. So like Jess, for example, their device contains English, Spanish, and French because those are the 3 like common languages in the United States. So that's how he's able to understand, or they use any pronouns, so like whatever. That's how they're able to understand human speech. There, I bullshit something for lore purposes. Anyway, I knew people. And so...
But the British voice is funny, cause I can do this.
Ew!
No understand we hate technology. This is we, trying to replace people and yet and websites as giving a robot. What robot is trying to subscribe to a magazine?
Asim doesn't even know what a magazine is. He's holding a fucking stone tablet. Asim, that's not what I meant by a tablet. I meant an iPad. So I'm gonna say that he met Ace by basically just just being, yeah, he's on a mission, so Ace kind of runs into them, and then yeah, I guess they just reveal their mission. I don't know, I haven't written that part yet. But I've recently adopted another character that I like to think of as their rival. And I love their design as soon as I saw it. Let me make sure that it's not spicy. No, he just doesn't have clothes. Okay, so here he is. Ready? Right after you give me 500... I'm just kidding. Look at him, he's so cool. I don't know what to name him, or like, you know, I gotta think of their lore or whatever, but this,
Sorry
I love
for
this.
interrupting.
Oh.
Do you want to hear a magic trick? You do. Here it is. Pretty funny, right?
Yes. Thank you for the 1 bit. But yeah, I love his design, so I was like, fuck it.
What do I and the Eiffel Tower have in common? Zerbos Parisit.
Oh, I get it. At least go back to your doctor's office. I don't know. Go give a child an injection or something. Anyway, hot. Very hot. Awooga. Also, his clothes are fucking cool. And what's interesting to me is that they kind of match what my friend designed for Jess. So it's like, oh, it kind of just fell in place. So I like the thought of here's like what they look like side by side, you know? Like kind of formal, futuristic looking wear. But anyway, I just like the idea of them being like a rival species or something like that. Anyway, yeah, that is my impulsive purchase of a character recently. I gotta write lore for them. I have so many characters at this point. I gotta write lore for a lot of them. Let me see, how many characters do I have in total? Well, Ace has 4 variants. Normal, minus, isolation, and Alicia, which we won't talk about her. Okay, we'll talk about her a little bit. This was more of a self-indulgent kind of she's pretty, leave me alone. Okay, so Ace has 4 variants. So does that count as 4 characters? Maybe, I don't know. So 4. 5 for Asim, Cassius 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and then go to my unnamed folder, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. I have 30 characters. I have to write lore for all of them. And, I mean, to be fair, 4 of them are the same character, but just in different forms.
I'll give this one a shot. Poor.
I thought he called me poor for a sec. I was like, damn, you didn't have to be so on the nose about it. I'll figure it out. I'll write it. Also, I wonder what kind of stuff I can show without it being like, you know, getting TOS'd off of Twitch, because some of these characters desperately need clothes. like I can't even. I also have a femboy Catman.
Are any of them human?
No, that's boring. Nah, I like the variety that you get out of just kind of non-human characters, because oh yeah, Jackie is human, you're right. I do have 1.
You can crop the image, but I'm sure that won't work either, lol.
Give me a cert.
Yeah, I do have 1. And here she is. Hold on. I'm gonna is a woman in her underwear TOS? I'm gonna just play it safe and take a screenshot of the clothed person, because I mean, obviously it's a reference, so obviously you're gonna see what she looks like outside of her clothes as well. Anyway, so this is her. This is Jackie. She is the human form of this character here, which, yeah, this is safe. Okay. So I do have
Kamex
1
is
human.
mom confirmed. Love the female version of Ace, looks good.
That's not my mom. Wait a minute. No, no, no. Female Ace is not my mom. Oh, no, no. That would be a crime with some of the art I've got. Don't do that. Anyway. Yeah, I didn't want to make Ace's mom or dad because it'd be kind of like it'd get into weird territory. So, no. Because, like, imagine, let's say some people find those characters attractive and they're meant to be my Sona's mom or dad or something, and then it gets kind of murky in terms of, you know, what's the word? Morality? I don't know if I want to touch that. Ace is meant to...
Just make silhouettes of them and never mention them again.
Oh my god. Ace is meant to reflect me as a person, so he kind of matches my body type in real life, and my hairstyle, my eyes, my, you know, clothing style in general. But I do think that some of you guys don't know the definitions of some words, because...
Elise said I should try Capulus fabam, or in other words...
This is absolutely not a twink.
I tried and it was absolutely horrible, very bitter and nasty. The crunch was a bit satisfying too.
This is not a twink. You guys need to learn the definitions of words. Anyway. He's too fat to be a twink. There are... Never mind, I'm not gonna say that. A smaller version of him? What are you talking about?
Dumb boy is that is a sick ass boy you lol.
The BF one? Okay, come on. Me saying that once in jest shouldn't be an argument used against me. Come on, you guys are so mean. Yeah. It's...
Do you think you'll update fun size Jace?
I don't see a reason to. What would I update about him? Okay. I was given a break. Now I can breathe. Yeah, and I mean that does kind of go into something that annoys me just a little bit about, like, just kind of like... And obviously it's slash NBH or whatever, like nobody here. But there were times where I would be talked to in a weird way because I'm like physically smaller than my partner. And it kind of goes into the whole like emasculating guys because of the fact that they're smaller than their partners. And it's like the whole like who's the woman of the relationship, who's the bottom, who's the twink. Personally, I don't like that. Because it's, I mean, I can joke about it on myself, but obviously, you know, when you give people the freedom to do that, they kind of go too far every time. And it makes me personally uncomfortable because it kind of just makes me feel like less of a man, and I don't like that. So, you know, when people like try to shove me so hard into a box of being a bottom and a, you know, whatever, and submissive and all that stuff, it's weird to me. I don't like it. I kind of would just like to be the actual verse switch that I actually am.
So few, Leon.
Yeah, and even jokes, you know, when I'm actually trying to be serious about it, personally, I feel like there's a time and place for that kind of stuff. So, and that's why, you know, I try to...
People online are way too fucking weird, and many communities enable this behavior.
They do. Yeah, it's... But yeah, no, I mean, I'm not the most masculine guy around, I'll be honest, and I don't try to be, because, yeah, it's fun. to be in touch with my little feminine side sometimes. But at the end of the day, I am still a cis male, and I still would like to be treated as such, you know? And that kind of extends to Ace, like, as my Sona as well. I don't like that people try to, like, force him into a box of, like, oh, sweet, ooh-woo, small, cute, and delicate. He's not really like that. He can be, but there's, you know, characters and people in real life are more than one dimension, you know? I don't like when he's boiled down to, like, a single trait, I guess is a good way to put it. Yeah. And you know, I joke about that kind of stuff with my friends, and it's fine, right? Because, you know, it's among friends, but they don't take it to the, you know, furthest extent like the general public tends to do a lot. And if you've seen some of the art of
I
Ace,
see Ace as more of a cool guy rather than a cute guy, if you catch my drift.
Well, whoever uses to act entirely submissive is quite stupid honestly.
he can be submissive too. It's okay. It's not, like I said, like, he can be more than one thing. We're complex. Ooh, I didn't mean to say that. Just kidding. We're complex creatures. We can be more than one thing. God, I hate my speech sometimes. Anyway, there was another thing I wanted to say. No. Like I said, I wanted to make it clear. It was nobody here. It's kind of like one of those things that happens over the years, and it's something that I feel like, you know, would be better if I were to just be honest about, instead of just kind of keeping it in and then exploding on someone who was just doing what they saw other people do. So it's nobody's fault, really. It's just kind of the internet culture as a whole, really. Yeah. Oh, yeah, another thing, right? The word cute, when it comes from a furry, I'm sorry, it's such a
Ace
huge...
seems like a nice guy to be around, but he still has things to do as an adult. For example, taxes.
Don't remind me of taxes! No, I'm gonna cry! No, but like I said, the word cute, coming from a furry, is like such a red flag to me. It always ends up in sex. Always! I joke around with my friends about that, where it's like, no, when they call you cute, you better run, because that doesn't mean what you think it means. They're like, oh my god, you're so cute, and that usually means they want to ram... I'm kidding. Yeah, no, when I see someone call someone cute or whatever, I'm like, Yeah, okay. Nah, every time I read a DM and it's someone that's like, oh, your Sona is so cute, I just hear this in my head. I'm kidding. And then followed by a...
Oh my god, bro.
I gotta use the soundboard more. I gotta add more sounds.
The word cute has changed meaning since the inception of the modern internet, I think, and that sort of scares me.
Language does change a lot over time. In fact,
Hey, at last it's not somebody saying shit like what's up baby girl, Riff.
what's up, baby? That's an instant block. Like, even as a joke, bro. Don't even. I do not like that shit. But anyway, as I was saying, right? Language changes a lot, to the point where I actually wanted to make a tweet where I was wondering what kind of words were ruined for
Always
you.
thought I was weird, but it's honestly
No, you
comforting
aren't.
seeing people doing much worse things. Makes me feel good about myself.
Huh? Anyway. Right. Were there any words that were basically ruined by the internet? Like, for example, in music, there is a term called slurring, where you're basically tying a bunch of notes together in one breath. That's what you call a slur. But now you know. It's hard to use that word, like when you're slurring your words or something like that. So, I can't use that term anymore without thinking of... And I know there's one for like animators. MAP. You know, multi-animator project. Yeah, that's another one that's ruined by the internet. Yep.
It's now just connecting your notes.
No, it's just calling me a fat. I was kidding. Anyway. So yeah.
Bitches ruin anything and everything.
Alright, Elise, calm down. It's okay. No need to get your surgical knife out.
Cap, among, the word come as in come over here, hard, mid, lots more words that I can't really think of, I think.
I hate that mid now just means bad instead of like middle of the road or like not great but not bad either. Like now people just use mid for like to describe something that's just bad. This is what happens when, you know, African American vernacular English hits the meme community. They just misuse it, appropriate it, and it just gets butchered. But that's another conversation for another day. Like thought was another, you know, word that came from the black community that also got pretty much butchered. Simp was another one. And as soon as it touched the meme community, it was a wrap. That word is no longer usable because the meaning has just been changed. Yeah. God, I hate the word mid. Chad, I don't think that was that didn't come from the same roots as the other words that I mentioned. Yeah, that's the thing, right? It was supposed to just be meh. Like, it's not great, it's not bad, it's just whatever. In fact, I remember using that word like years before it became a meme. Wait, let me see, I'm sure... How far back? Let me check. No. God, I'm hungry. Sorry. The word based is almost like a fucking dog whistle for me at this point. Nah, I'm just kidding. Anyway. Vent?
Personally,
oh, right.
I still use mid as a way to say middle of the road, but I guess I'm an outlier in this conversation.
You're using it how it's meant to be used, you know? But a lot of people unfortunately do not. Oh, sus is another one. Yeah. Oh my god. It used to be a cool word. And then the meme kids used it. Oh my god.
Seuss is just gone. Dead.
Seuss. Yeah, no, same. Among Us, like, just those words in tandem, it just fucks me up. Because now I just think of the stupid game that I've only played once in 2020. I only played that game once in my entire life.
Das was Arschstapel auf YouTube. Oops.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. It used to be used a lot in YouTube poops. I forgot about that. That's old too. That was like 20 14, maybe even before that. Yeah. Language. It changes a lot, and you gotta keep up with it, or else you'll look crazy. It doesn't have to be bad either, right? I mean, it can be fascinating in a way where, like, the meaning of a word can just mean something entirely different in 10 years. You never know. Like how the word gay used to mean happy, but now it just means homosexual. But that's a really old, and obviously, like, no one says I'm so gay right now. Like, no one says that anymore because of what it now means. I'm feeling really gay.
You are grounded. 4 till cock.
4 till cock? I saw that YouTube poop. The gayest day of my life. Very rainbow. Very, very rainbow. Having a gay old time. You're making me really gay. I wonder if there's other, like, words like that that lost its meaning. I mean, we just talked about a few, but... I'm trying to think. I don't know. I highly doubt boobs and tits actually meant breasts, and they were just... I wonder how that happened, right? How did they take boobs and just made it mean breasts instead of just the actual, like, bird species? Fruity, yeah, I think so. Fruity's old though, like that. I remember actually once.
Why is there no Portuguese in Brazil, my country? Does this language of ours suffer from prejudice? Explain to me. Why is?
I come from a Spanish-speaking country, so I don't know if I can answer that. Caca. Also, Brazilians speak Portuguese. What do you mean? What do you think, they speak Brazilian? There's someone out there that's like... there is like a slight variant. I know for a fact because in Latin America we have different variations of Spanish as well.
Doing?
We're doing fine. He's soaking his feet every day in salt water. Not salt water, like Epsom salt. It's a specific kind of salt. It's not like table salt. Anyway. But yeah, like, I have words in my country that would probably confuse people in other Spanish-speaking countries. Like, fuiche. That just means asshole. Coño, pero que bajo a fuiche. Yeah. Oh god, I said one thing in Spanish, now people are gonna jerk off. I'm just kidding. It is kind of funny, I basically just jump scare people with Spanish every once in a while, because they don't expect it, because of how gringo I sound, I guess. Which, I mean, to an extent, yeah, they're right. They're right. I was born in the US. I'm actually Dominican American, so it's not like, you know, I'm not pure. I just come from 2 Dominican parents. And I lived in DR, like, every summer or so, because my mom couldn't afford a babysitter, so she's like, go to grandma. Go play in the dirt outside, or something. It was fun. They had to keep me from throwing rocks. I like throwing rocks. What else did I do? I just liked playing with dirt a lot in DR. Like they would get so mad at me for that, but it's like basically what I did was I would use my finger to like create little tracks for like Matchbox cars to like go through. It's almost like a makeshift racing game. I don't know. I was hoping for a Explorers of Sky or Time and Darkness remake this past direct, but we never get to eat, us Mystery Dungeon fans. We don't. I still am one at heart. I just stay away from the community a little bit. Just at an arm's length, you know? But I still like the games. God, I'm hungry. But yeah, I love playing with mud and dirt and stuff, and it was fun. Oh, going to the rivers in DR. Oh my god, that's so nice. But you have to be very careful because there's giant rocks everywhere in these rivers, so like if you slipped, your ass is done. I wish I had pictures, but they're all on Facebook, and Facebook scares me. I don't know if I would do a Mystery Dungeon stream, because unfortunately, when it comes to like, you know, more complex, or actually I would want to say more open-ended combat, games with more open-ended combat, a lot of people tend to give you conflicting advice all at once, and you don't know who to listen to. And when you choose an advice, you piss off everyone else, and it's like, man, that is a lot to deal with as a streamer. So I personally don't really do, you know, games with like more open-ended combat like that, like RPGs and such. Except Paper Mario, because I mean, that one's more simple. I will never understand people who get like legitimately angry at how another person plays like a game, because it's like, you know, that's the whole point of these games, especially RPGs, right? There's different ways to play it, and all you can really do is find out what's best for you. And unfortunately me, I have caveman brains, so I always I always pick like, you know, the basic bitch swordsman or whatever, like one-handed sword and shield. Because that's what works with me. I tried doing stuff like mage, like ranged mage and stuff. And this is like really general terms, by the way. Like in WoW, when I used to play World of Warcraft, I would try a mage, and even the person I was playing with would just vent about how bad I was at it. And that was sucky to find out. It's like, damn, I'm sorry. I'm new to MMOs. What do you expect? Like... Man. But yeah, I just want to be a funny ice mage, you know, like my character. Yeah. That person has done that more than once though, and I don't want to like disclose who that is, because, you know, that would be, I don't know if I really want to dig up drama or anything. So, we're just gonna leave it at that. But, yeah. What a jerk. Like, I wanted to spend time with you and play games with you, and then you're, like, complaining about how I play the games? Like, I'm doing you a favor by spending time with you, doing what you like. Like, come on. I wouldn't say doing you a favor, but more like, you know, I'm stepping out of my comfort zone for someone else. That's a better way to word it. And I think, you know, that's a nice thing you can do for someone. Step out of your comfort zone for them.
1. Classes in RPG games just need practice to get well with how you play. 2. Those are just jerks that need to appreciate you for spending time with them.
Yeah, everyone's time is valuable. Hey! Wait a fucking minute. Look at the bottom of my VTuber. I'm floating. Where are my guts? Alright, time to fix that. There you go. Anyway. The game wasn't permadeath. I didn't notice either until like just now. Yeah, it wasn't permadeath, no. I hate games with permadeath, by the way. I stay away from them like the plague, because that's so much stress and pressure. There's no way.
I honestly just don't like it when people get mad at someone else playing a game, even on YouTube or something. Feels really dickish to me.
Yeah, I don't understand how people do that and why they think. I think personally, something I always ask myself in my head when I see someone doing something like that is that, aren't you embarrassed? Like, don't you find it embarrassing that you're making a scene about how someone else plays a video game? You're proud of that enough to like vocalize it? Like, how are you not embarrassed? Like, huh? Like, here's another thing, right? Which is insane to me. You see a person throwing a tantrum at like a store or something for like getting their drink wrong or something. You look at that person and you're like, wow, this grown adult is making a scene, and for what? Right? That is basically the same thing when you see someone scream and cry on Twitch chat for not being good enough at a game. Like, someone's making a scene in a public setting about something that like is maybe a minor inconvenience, and even less so because they're watching the person. They're not even playing the game with them. Like, maybe I can understand if that person's holding them back and they're on the same team, maybe. But even then, I don't know, man. It's just embarrassing. I do want that confidence, though. That's true. Like, fuck. If you could just redirect that confidence into something else, that would be so much more productive. Da 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 dum.
Crazy people with their silly simulacrums.
What does that mean? That's a new word. Yeah, that's another thing actually. You know, they said I understand the impulse to backseat. A lot of people really quickly want to go, no, you do it like this because they think they're helping, but it's just bitching about someone else's skill. Yeah. And it's true. Like, I totally understand because, like, you know, when I see, especially like a friend or something, or someone like struggling, and I'm like, hey, so this is how you actually do it. But it's also the delivery, right? Basically means imitation. Oh. Okay. Anyway, so as I was saying, right? Brain, come on. Yeah. So like, it's the delivery. Yeah, that's it.
Did you know that if you just say, hey, you got my order wrong in a calm manner instead of yelling, they will still fix your order?
Yeah. It's the way you deliver it, which is what this person basically used TTS to say. Delivery is key in so many things. Like, just the way you word things and your tone can help so much when it comes to how you communicate with others. Like, let's say, yeah, like, someone got my order wrong at McDonald's. I got a grilled chicken sandwich instead of a fried chicken sandwich, right? Why the hell am I gonna go up to the person that's handling my food and go like, yo, dumb bitch, I don't know how you even got this wrong. I just ordered one thing and it's like... At that point, man, I wouldn't blame them if they spit in that food. Like, they're in the back, they're in the kitchen behind a wall. You don't know what they're doing to your food after you treated them like that. So you better treat these people nice. I just don't get it. Though I will admit, I don't know what the right tone would actually be, because like you have no idea. Like personally, I also have trouble with this kind of thing. Like let's say they forget my drink, and then I'm like, oh hey, I also ordered a drink. Like that's usually how I go about it, just to so I'm not like, you forgot my drink. Like you don't want to sound like that. But yes, it's like, hey, I also
So
ordered a
should
drink.
we legalize giving assholes food poisoning?
I don't know if I'd go that far. And it's like that meme where it's like, I don't condone that behavior, but I understand. Like, yeah, you forgot my drink. I don't know how you did that, because it was just like one order. God, I've worked, you know, in sort of like the same vein in customer service before. It was just bagging groceries at a supermarket, and it's crazy like how people have the nerve to just talk to, well, first of all,
Legally acceptable? No. Socially acceptable? Yes, absolutely.
first of all, in supermarkets, at least up in New York, the youngest age you can work at a supermarket is about like 14, 15, something like that. So imagine some old person yelling at a fucking 14-year-old about how they're not fast enough at scanning their groceries, I guess. Like, I don't know. Like, do you not, like I said, it goes back. Are you not embarrassed that you're yelling at a child? Like, what the fuck? But yeah, I'm gonna be honest though, self-checkout is such a godsend, because, you know, I kind of just like keeping to myself when I'm out and about. That's why I always have my headphones on too, because, you know, I don't want people to randomly stop me and tell me like, hey, blah blah blah, can you buy this thing? And I'm like, nope, thank you, sorry, bye. And you feel bad because you basically just let a person down, but they walked up to me, I don't know. But yeah, self-checkout is a godsend. I love it. Yeah. Oh, and like recently they do this thing where you can actually cancel the item yourself, but someone has to come and like confirm it still.
Having everything go their way, that when something goes away, all hell breaks loose.
Oh yeah. You know, I never thought about that. People who don't know how to use self-checkout and then they just bother an employee anyway. Like, you would think that it's so easy, because, like, you've been, as an adult, especially old people, you've been grocery shopping for, like, 20, 30 years at this point, right? You've watched a person scan your items. How do you not know how to fucking use it? like, how? Here, let me show you. Why the fuck? Ew. Sorry, it just defaults in my search engine to Yahoo. Gross. Let me change that real quick. How dare you? Anyway. So. Self-checkout, right? Basically these machines where you can serve yourself. Let me go ahead and right here. I'm sorry to this random person who just got a picture taken of them, but this isn't my picture, by the way. I didn't just randomly take a picture of someone, but she does not look happy about that. Anyway, Yeah, you just grab your items, scan them on this little glass thingy, bag them, and then you input your credit card and call it a day. And that's the thing, it's so simple. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. I feel so bad. You know, like, I remember when I used to work at a supermarket and I would see these people come in with so many groceries. It feels like it never ends. And here I am bagging each and every one of them. And then they're picky about what items go together. And it's like, fucking hell, dude, you do it then. Jesus. Da, 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 da. Yeah. We do bag them as well. There are some places that charge, I believe, like 10 cents per bag used. I think that I saw that in New York. I was really confused about that because I've never seen that down here in the South. But yeah. That's how I made money. Like when I was like 13, 14, I would like bag groceries for people. And it was up to them if they wanted to pay me for it. And it was very soul crushing when you when you bagged like a week's worth of groceries and they're just like, they just smile at you and walk away. It's like, now hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. You spent $100 on groceries. You can't spare a single extra dollar for this child that just did all that work. Like, holy shit, dude. Old people, man. It's always the old people. Or even more insulting when they drop like 2 pennies in your little cup and it's like, bro, if you don't get the fuck out of here with that. What am I supposed to buy with this? You can't even buy penny candy with that anymore. Remember penny candy? That was a relic of the 2000s. The valuable experience, true, the work experience. Hell, even back when I was a kid, penny candy was like 5 cents. Like, that inflation, man. Don't take that out of context. Debt inflation, though. I'm sorry. Penny candy is basically just a singular piece of candy that would cost like a penny or maybe 5 cents or something like that. Here, these. It's like a single Tootsie Roll will cost you like a cent or two. Or like a lemon head, a peanut chew, Smarties, those kinds of things. You just buy a single one. Tootsie Rolls are disgusting, by the way. I just... The gummy Krabby Patties! What? You know what? I'm the same way when it comes to Laffy Taffy. I only like the strawberry ones. I want one now. Those are good. Yeah, no, I never liked Tootsie Rolls. But just normal chocolate, I can't have enough of. If you give me regular chocolate, I'll not be able to control myself. Tootsie Rolls, however, you can keep those. I wouldn't be able to work cashier in the US. I'd insult the shit out of everyone for expecting me to do anything other than process the purchase. Yeah. Yeah. Or teaching people how to use a debit card. I've seen that a lot too with old people. Where it's like, you've had this card on you and you still don't know how to use it? Or did you like just get it? I mean, look, man, credit cards has been around, what, since the 1920s, I think? I'm let me double check that actually. When? 1950, okay. The 20s was when the idea of credit purchases, I think, were invented, maybe. I think that's what it was, but yeah, no, the 50s, huh? Okay. The gift card. Oh my god. That reminds me, there's this album, like, I mean, everyone knows about this album, I'm pretty sure, and it's, I forget the name of it, but it was supposed to basically be like an audible version of Dementia, where, you know, it uses sound design and music to basically express what dementia is like, and it's genuinely such a, like, it depends on the person. Some people, they're like, oh, you know, it's whatever, but to some people, it's such, like, a mind fuck. It was, I remember like listening to a little bit of it, like maybe a few years ago, and that night I had a panic attack. Like, it fucked me up pretty bad. Like, yeah, it's so depressing, man. But, you know, like I said, everyone has different reactions. Some people, they might not be so affected by it because they might be jaded to, you know, the topic. But for some people, it is a lot. Like, God. I think there was an FNF mod that, like, was based on that album. And I avoided it like the fucking plague because I was not gonna... I was not gonna touch that and relive it. Do you think if I played Caravan Palace music I would get copyrighted? Probably. I love their music so much. There's this one album that's like an hour long and it takes me through such a trip. It's such a good album. Let me check. What album is it from? It's called Robot Face, I believe. Yes. Oh wait, no. Ah! Sorry for your ears. So this one's called, actually, it's a video called Caravan Palace Chill with Caravan Palace 1 hour mix. So it was a mix, it wasn't like an album. But I love this mix so much. Blah blah blah. Sorry, I'm doing some quick research. I'm not trying to get game ended by the copyright ninjas. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna risk it. I love that mix though. Oh well. Yeah, okay, so someone said there were a couple of FNF mods that went for the idea, but not all of them felt exactly respectful. And that's kind of what I have a problem with a lot of FNF fans making mods of like serious situations. It seems like they're just completely they just don't have any sense of like reading the room or just any sense of like what would be insensitive or not. And then when you call them out on it and tell them like, hey, this is probably not something that you should do, they'll always come back with something like, oh, you guys are so soft being offended by everything. And it's like, no, making a mod about a person's fucking sexual assault case is not it's not quirky and funny like you think it is. Like, I just threw a random example out there, but like it's kind of like to that degree. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Now, this one's a lot less of a serious topic, but I remember there was actually someone who made an FNF mod about like Retro's you know, meltdown about the Sakuroma stuff with, you know, the getting flagged for not safe for work content, whatever the fuck. Someone actually made an FNF mod about that a year later. Like, they didn't let it go. Luckily, it didn't go anywhere. And I'm sure me talking about it is probably going to spark some curiosity, which, whoops, sorry. But yeah, no, I'm just kind of talking about it because it's ridiculous. Like, just using other people's situations to kind of like make a mod. And it's just like, the fact that it was a year later too, it's like, you didn't let that go? Like, it stuck with you for so long, the whole like, oh, fuck minors, this game is not meant for you. Like, you still remember that? Even though it was a year ago? Like, you must have been hurt. You must have been really hurt by that tweet. I feel sorry for you, man. Like, Jesus. Like, here's the thing, too. Like, with that one tweet that seems to follow him around every once in a while, with people who just can't let it go, you gotta understand, that has absolutely rustled some jimmies. That has gotten some people mad, but they try to mask it by, like, trying to make fun of it. But the fact that it's been so long since it happened, it's starting to feel like maybe you were just hurt by it and you're trying to mask it. Like, it's so, like, you can only just laugh that these kids try so hard to be slick, but it's just not. It's not. They're not slick. To be honest, with the FNF Everywhere at the End of Time mods, it was less the mods and more their reception that was gross. Oh, really? Okay. Some people started using dementia for shipping purposes or romanticizing it. Ugh. That's ew. How do you even do that? That's another thing, right? Just kind of like people, the FNF community as a whole doesn't seem to ever like agree on anything, because like, you know, you would get campaigns, basically harassment campaigns against people's GF designs, you know, girlfriend, and then on the same breath they revive Sky, who was like a 12-year-old's OC, and then sexualize that and think it's okay? Like, I just don't understand it. I never really liked the whole like sky blue thing. It always made me uncomfortable because of its origins, and I just don't think that, you know, changing its design slightly will change anything. Like, I'm sorry, but it just doesn't feel right to me.
Some people will grasp at anything for attention, whether it be false accusations, making something akin to shock horror or the like, or just pure bait.
Yeah. I think, at that point, just make a new character. Just make a new character. Even if she has blue hair or whatever, like pink eyes, just make a new character. Stop trying to revive something that has such bad history. I just didn't get it. But I kept my mouth shut about it because the problem is, you know, when you're outspoken, it kind of tends to breed a lot of, like, you know, problems and a lot of people just yelling at you from different directions, and it's not really something I personally want to, like, you know, deal with. That's kind of why I keep my opinions to, like, a small group of people who are just more level-headed, like, you know, my streamer base, like you guys. There's no way I'm tweeting that shit. No way. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta read this one. I remember someone on Discord was talking about how gross Sky Blue is, mentioning that it was created by a 12-year-old, and talking about how weird people keep looting it. And some random guy comes in to say, well, actually, she's 14 now. Oh my fucking god. You don't realize how young 14 actually is until you're way past that age. I'm sorry. Really? How does that make anything better? Shout out to the guy that defended themselves about lewds saying that 14 or 16 or whatever, because it's different in Chile. Yeah, in Chile. Oh my fucking god. So I remember that. I think it was in my own server where someone was like harassing another person who was a minor, and they were like, oh, who cares? In my country, it's legal. It wasn't. I'm pretty sure the age of consent in Chile is also 18. So they were wrong anyway. Like, I don't get it, man. Oh, this brings me to like my favorite meme of all time. This is, I love this fucking meme. It's so stupid. Hold on, I gotta grab it. Yeah. Remember that, guys. The age of it's so fucking stupid. Just he's like this Dragon Ball character just looking all badass and shit, and it's like, the age of consent is 18. Here's another good one. Mondongo. Mondongo. I think it's called something different in Mexico, actually. I forget what it's called there. Yeah. Dragon Ball Z. If you had like that one that one meme with like, you know, a handshake, one side would be Latin Americans, the other side would be you know, black people, and it would just be they're shaking hands on Dragon Ball Z because for some reason both of our communities fucking love that. Like Dragon Ball Z. I've watched most of it as a person who is part of both communities, in a sense. I've watched most of it, but it's a really long anime, man. It takes a lot of like dedication to watch something that huge. And that's not even counting shit like One Piece that has like, what, 1,000 episodes? I don't remember. Or maybe like 800? Yeah, I don't have the attention span for big anime like that. Big anime? Long anime? Like, so I've only watched like 2 anime. One was like some slice of life bullshit that someone dared me to watch, and another was Dragon Ball Z. Oh, and the original Dragon Ball as well. I watched that one. Nobody actually watched One Piece. Retro. We're gonna have to ask him. But yeah, man, my attention span is so bad. It's hard for me to watch something like that.
In Spanish, the suffix cito means small. Taquito means little taco. The name of the mojito implies the existence of a bigger, more alcoholic beverage. El mojo.
El mojon. I love the word mojon. It's just so funny. It just means shit. Mojon. It might be, I wonder if some countries don't actually use that word as shit. And that's the thing, like, shonen anime in general, it takes a lot of dedication because they had to keep a weekly schedule. And so with that weekly schedule, there's a lot of filler that comes with it. And there's a lot of, like, dragging out certain arcs, and it's just... It's a lot, man. Like, the Cell arc has wore me out so bad that that's what stopped me from, like, finishing the anime. The Cell arc of Dragon Ball Z, I couldn't do it, man. And there was also the one before it, Frieza. The Frieza arc... Yeah, that's why I couldn't finish it. It was just way too long, man. Basically 20 episodes on the same fight. They were not joking. Like, that's actually true. It's insane. Really? The Boo arc is even worse? How? What the fuck? Yeah, the Boo arc is after the Cell arc, I believe. So, that's what I stopped right before. And I'm pretty sure the last episode I watched of Dragon Ball Z was in, like, 2019, because I was just like... So, Retro, right? Another part of the reason why it was hard for me to finish the anime, funny, we're listening to one of his remixes in the background, was because of the fact that he goes hard on something. Like, when he likes something, he goes hard on it. And by that I mean he would watch like 6 hours of Dragon Ball Z per day. Like, depending on the day, obviously. He'd probably take breaks in between. I don't remember. It was like 4 years.
Ace.
But like...
Boo.
Go say hi to Mom. Stop popping in here. Yeah, but yeah. Legends Arceus is a great example of that. He just... I don't know how he does it. I kind of wish I had the same, thing. He did the same with Breath of the Wild. And like I said, I wish I had that, attention span, because it would be so fun to just sink my teeth into something, like, and just enjoy it, like immerse myself into it. I gotta design his mom. I did say that I'm a little iffy about it, but I don't know. Oh, Assassin's Creed, yeah! He 100%ed every Assassin's Creed game up until Valhalla, and that's where he stopped. The funny thing is, I told him, oh, his... War is kind of hot. I've seen like a concept design that Bones made, and I hope that's the final one, because holy shit.
Ace, Mom said it was my turn with the Twitch stream. I need to do my Minecraft Bed Wars stream.
You're 19. You should have grown out of that like 5 years ago. I'm kidding. Wait, what does he say about me, like with the trait? No, now you gotta tell me about that. what trait does he wish that he has of mine? Because I don't know, switching between games every 5 minutes doesn't seem so fun. It really isn't. But when I do have my hyperfixations, it's crazy. Like, I will be honest. When I played Far Cry 3, I would play like 6 hours of it per day until I beat the main story.
Asmas graduated in the Poo universe.
Oh. Oh, okay. So he wants to be boring like me. Okay. Oops. Never mind. Just kidding. Mace, okay. So my headcanon about the Minus characters is that the Minus characters are just younger versions of the characters that they represent. It clearly isn't the case with Retro's characters, but Mace is 19, so he's basically just Ace but younger. And the problem with that though is that you kind of wonder, like, well, then how did he go through so much change between, you know, from being an adult to being in his mid-20s? I don't know, but I just like the idea, the headcanon, that Mace is literally just 19-year-old Ace. Yeah, the way that I am able to just kind of talk is that I've always had problems at school where teachers did not like me because of how much I spoke. And I guess it became useful as, you know, I got older and technically became a streamer, I guess. Yeah, I just kind of let my mind wander. I mean, it probably helps that I have ADHD. Like, I just go from one topic to another, to another, to another, and it just goes. But I don't see it as a bad thing. I think it's fun to just be able to ramble and not have anyone mad at me about it. I found my calling. I don't know. And that's the thing too, like, the thing that I like about having ADHD, like, not to romanticize it, not to make it seem like glorification or anything like that, but like, the thing that's fun about it is that, like, a person can say a single word, and that single word can trigger an interest in me. An interest enough for me to just go into a rabbit hole and learn something new, just out of nowhere. It's fun. I don't know. Like, I don't feel like I need to hate myself for it. Like, there are times where, like, a person in stream chat will say something and I'm like, wait a minute, is that true? And then I look it up and then we all learn something new because I just looked it up and talked about it. I don't know. The only thing that, I mean, there are things that suck about it too. Like, yeah, focusing on schoolwork was so difficult for me as a child. Like, legitimately just impossible. I would just stare at walls. I would just fidget. I don't know. It was just a lot of shit. I don't remember much because it was years ago. And my short-term memory suffers pretty badly. And I think it's because of that. But another thing, though, is that my long-term memory is ridiculous. Like, I won't remember what I had for breakfast this morning, but I'll remember Retro's mom's home address when he needed to, like, fill it out for paperwork. Like, I just told it to him. He's like, wait, how did you remember that? It's like, I don't know. It's like, I can remember somebody's phone number. Like, yeah. I actually remember when someone asked, this is all in lighthearted fun, right? Someone asked me like for a phone number or something, and I just recited it to them, and they're like, ew, you freak, how did you remember that? I was just like, I don't know. It was all in good fun though. Like it was all love. It was just funny. Oh yeah, remembering useless stuff is like my specialty. Like the fact that it's actually more common to drive on the right side of the road than the left side of the road in like countries in the world. How do I know this? Because I fell into a rabbit hole looking into that for like a long time ago. Doesn't everyone know that? No. How is that common knowledge? What? Do you expect everyone to have this weird curiosity to just randomly look up one day? What? Like how, the UK, they drive on the left side, but a lot of Europe drives on the right side. Okay, yes, if you're bored and you have free time, you'll look it up. But will you look up this very specific thing? Probably not. There's a high chance that you won't. That's what I'm saying. Look, just because we're weird and we look this stuff up doesn't mean everyone else is. I'm just kidding. Yo, that's so annoying, right? When people are like this is obviously not pertaining to anyone, but like when you're telling someone something like interesting or whatever, or just something that you randomly hear about, they like completely kill the mood by saying something like, "Why do you know this?" It's like, I don't know. It's just something that I know. Like, what? Why do I need to give you a reason? I hate when people do that shit too, especially when it's like, you know, something that's kind of like fucked up that you just somehow know, and you thought it'd be an interesting topic, and then people are like, "Well, but how do you know about this?" It's like, why do you gotta flip it on me like that? I just wanted to tell you something like, you know, interesting. Like, man, fuck people like that. Like, maybe I wanted to tell you the country flags of 200 different countries. Just kidding. Or 192. I don't remember how many countries there are. Hey, Google. How many countries are there in the world?
There are 195 countries in
195.
the world today. Do you want a little more context?
No. You see what I mean? This is what I mean about random tangents like that. It's fun. I'm hungry. Am I a calm person? It depends. Like, there are times where I lose my cool and you will know about it, but most of the time, I think I give people a little too much headroom. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I activate your assistant lady? Alright, we gotta figure out what to eat. I don't like ordering because it's so much more expensive than just... Yeah, but whatever. I'm streaming. I can't put too much on myself. Excuse me, I'm sorry. But yeah, no, like generally I am a calm person, but I think I give some people too many chances, and that's kind of my downfall. It's unfortunate, but yeah. And it's funny too, because, you know, I would give a person a lot of chances, and then when I finally, like, you know, put my foot down and I'm like, you know what, nah, fuck this, then they get like taken aback. They're like, whoa, 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 okay, I'm sorry, like, and it's not even like I freak out on people, but I guess they just don't expect me to finally put my foot down and tell them, hey, enough is enough. But I get that a lot, you know, when I do decide that enough is enough, people act like I fucking murdered somebody. It's like, well, don't piss me off, I guess. I'm sorry. Like, what do you want? And I will admit, there were some times where I have, like, blown up on people who don't deserve it, and that's so embarrassing. And if I've done that to anyone, I'm really sorry. And I'm not trying to justify it by any means, but, you know, when I am, you know, a person who's like a public figure, I tend to misinterpret a lot of things because people over the years have tried to basically, like, slide by comments that are, you know, meant to be snide. They're meant to be, like, you know, very subtly insulting you. And then when you don't actually get it, they're like, this idiot didn't even get it. And I have to be very careful and very observant of, like, what people tell me, because they could just be, you know, trying to be an asshole and trying to be sneaky about it, or they could just be a person who didn't realize what they were saying. And unfortunately, that misjudgment happens where I, you know, let a person have it and they didn't deserve it. And it sucks when that happens, but, you know, I want to try to make it right every time that happens, because it's embarrassing, but you gotta own up to it. Yeah, no, people treat assertiveness like you stab them, especially when you're generally a person that doesn't really get angry all that often. It's like, well, you were the one that reached the limit. That's not my fault. Why are you mad at me? Yeah. Nah, I want to apologize for being dumb and, like, just misinterpreting that too, because I can be a bit of a hothead with, you know, what I've dealt with other people, but that's not an excuse. Like, obviously I have to, and I've done it plenty of times before where I, like, you know, yelled at people who don't deserve it, and, you know, I want to make sure people know I'm not an asshole. I promise. I'm just an idiot. Sometimes I just got to admit it. I always tell Retro, like, you know, you're an idiot when you're angry. And it's the same with me. We're all just fucking stupid when we're mad. Oh yeah, volume, like, you know, voice volume is something that I actually struggle with. Like, let's say someone holds the door open for me at, like, a restaurant or something, and I'm like, thank you. Thank you. And I say it so quietly that I don't even know if they heard me, so now I look like an asshole. Or when I'm like, okay, I gotta say it louder this time. Thank you. It's like, okay, that was the most inhuman thank you I've ever heard in my life. It's like, good job. Round of applause. Yeah. It's kind of interesting how much isolation is actually like me, except for, you know, being built like a fucking daddy, but, like, you know what? Listen. All of my characters except Jack, have, like, something that I'm attracted by. Like, all these characters have like traits that you know, that I'm attracted by, because I can be a fucking coomer sometimes. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Whatever. They're all hot. Whoops. Anyway, so isolation. Yeah, it's kind of before I had my generalized anxiety diagnosis, but it was almost like I kind of knew. Like all the traits that I gave him and, you know, his lore.
It is what it is, I guess. Poor.
Oh. And it's just kind of funny how on the nose that was before I even knew that I had that condition. But it should have been obvious. It really should have. I mean, no kid.
How do you know the difference between an alligator and a crocodile? You'll see one later and one in a while.
I need to stop letting him visit me. Anyway. If I design Ace's mom, I'm gonna make her a cute mom like Bond's mom. Okay, fine. Do that. Make her like wholesome, cute. Or however you want. I don't know. You're the designer. What if I make her nothing like my mom? So she's like the kind of mom that bakes cookies and like so I made you cookies. She's not that old, Jesus Christ. So yeah, I think that's how I'm gonna go about it, right? Making Ace's mom nothing like my actual mom. So if I find her attractive, it wouldn't be weird because it's like nothing like my actual mom. So it's like, yeah, I wouldn't feel as uncomfortable with that if there's like no shared traits, because my mom is not really feminine like at all. Actually, she's a strong fucking woman, like in both mentally and physically. It's ridiculous. Like she's 46 years old and still does hard labor in the yards. Like she actually builds fences for a lot of properties, and it's kind of like her own business. Oh, thank you for the raid, Retro. I don't know why that didn't do the thing. Also, are you hungry? Because I'm hungry. I want food. So if you want like a sandwich or some shit, just let me know, because I'll order that. But yeah, as I was saying, right? She doesn't like dresses. She doesn't do like, you know, the feminine girly stuff. She's like a very strong woman. So if I made Ace's mom the opposite, yeah, it would probably be, the connection wouldn't be there and it wouldn't be weird anymore. Cause like it's like making your mom a fursona. It's like, I don't know about that one. A little weird. That's also why I gave Ace a younger brother instead of a younger sister, because I have a younger sister in real life. And, you know, making a younger sister, I don't know, I feel like that'd be weird. Yeah. And since I grew up fatherless, just kidding. No, but like I didn't grow up with a father figure. And that was mainly because of some issues with my parents, you know, before I even was like sentient, I guess is a word. So yeah, oh right, Bones. The idea is that one of Ace's parents is a dragon and the other one is a goat. So I think the dragon was gonna be the mom anyway, so there you go. Make her a dragon. Retro, what do you want to eat? I'm hungry. Now that you're here. Unless he just typed that and ran away from the tab. Oh, right. I don't think it's synced. Alright, guys, we're on a mission. Get me to 75 viewers every stream so I can finally become a partner. Just kidding. I do have to figure out how to grow my streams, but it's difficult. Retro really did just type that and run away. Bro, do you want to eat or not? I'm about to fucking order without you. Why don't you say that instead of just leaving me hanging? Just be like, 1 sec, I'm thinking. Jesus Christ, I wouldn't know otherwise. Oh, what's this? Oh. Whoever donated, PayPal just doxed your name to me, and now I know where you live. Just kidding. Ah! What's it? Jesus, thank you for the resub. 13 months. Such a good song.
Just wanted to ask how your day went.
It's fine. I visited family today. Thank you for the donation. I visited family. Oh no, I have to turn into fat guy. Oh no, he's hot. Anyway. Speaking of which, I know I shouldn't give attention to this, but apparently I think I told you ages ago about like this girl on TikTok that like really hates Ace and like Sims for Retro or something. She called Isolation fat and said that his tummy belongs in a mattress store. And I'm like, that's good. That's actually hot. What do you mean? We stan beer belly men in this house. Fat men are based. And I will not accept any arguments. Sorry. Fat men are hot. So like what if Zerktro and Isolation like touch bellies? I'm just kidding. It's just nice, and they're like the most fun people to hug. Like it's just, you're just surrounded by soft, warm, yes, it's good. I'm hungry. Damn it! Retro, I almost called you by your name. Fucking tell me what you want already. I'm hungry. I'm gonna order barbecue or something. Fuck you. Kidding. He's holding me back from eating. He's starving me. It's so funny. Like, having a straight friend is so rare for me that when it does happen, I'm like, wait, you're straight? Are you serious? Like, you're not joking? Like, thank you for the 5 months.
These streams always feel chill, gives me a break from the mental chaos I'm experiencing. Also question, when you're bored and don't really want to work on anything, what do you do? I usually play games or edit random clips/memes myself.
When I don't know, like, sometimes I draw, sometimes I just binge watch YouTube videos, and sometimes I just do work around the house if I'm really that bored. And play games, obviously. I mean, playing games is how I remix a lot of video game music in the first place. Yeah, but it's so funny. Like I'm so used to being in, like, you know, queer spaces and just around queer people in general that it's kind of like, it's almost like a, how do I explain this? It's almost like a surprise when I realize that I'm outside of that space. Like, for example, every once in a while I would get a tweet on my feed of, like, let's say someone being kind of, you know, queerphobic in any which way, shape, or form. And it surprises me because I'm so used to being in the usual spaces that I'm in that I end up kind of doom scrolling through those replies, and I'm like, wow, I forgot how much people actually hate people like me. Which, it sucks when you come to that realization, but all you gotta do is just, you know, keep people who support you close to you, and just make sure that you stay in those spaces. And if you gotta go stealth in order to be safe, then that's fucking valid, dude. Do what you gotta do. Your safety is the #1 priority. Like, I'm not even joking. Just, if you, like, you don't owe shit to nobody. You don't have to be out if you feel like you're unsafe for it. So, that's my gay tip for you.
That's why I don't listen to them and ignore them. They aren't worth your time.
Yeah, the problem with that is that we gotta be a little more realistic, where these people can harm your safety. Like, sure, reading stuff on, like, an image board or, like, on Twitter or whatever, it's whatever. But when you go out in real life and you see people act like that, you gotta just, you know, keep yourself safe. KYS. Just kidding. I'm joking. Okay, nah, but that's a clip. That has to be a clip. I don't know if I want Greek food right now. I was looking for something a little more simple.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my head is a picture by a
You should just walk up to this guy and be like, well, you better quit, buddy, because I like sucking dick. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest, as a person who likes men, sucking dick is gross. It's like, I've been too afraid to do it. I'm sorry, Retro, I'm sorry. I'm bi, but not that bi. Yeah, same. I don't want to start talking about Retro's dick. No, I'm not going to. Because this stream is, I don't know what this stream is rated. It's not R, but it's not like PG in the slightest. I wouldn't even say it's PG-13 either. I'm about to start eating chips because you're taking too fucking long. Like, it's not 18 plus, but it's not 8. I don't know, man. TV 14, true. Like Family Guy type shit. Okay, but when I say no to an option that you give me another option. That's how it works, Retro. You don't just stop talking. My favorite chips. Cheetos. You only think of one option then give up. Alright. Fine. I'll pick something you can't eat. Fuck you. McDonald's. I fucking love Cheetos, especially like flamin' hot Cheetos. I know, like, I always have to make the fucking decisions, and the worst part is, you know, Retro, like, you know, he has to eat certain things, and so he's kind of restricted in that regard. So you tell me what you want. I'm not just gonna be like, okay, I want Boston Market. No, because I can't have mashed potatoes. I want fried chicken. Yeah, but it has breading on it. And it's like... I want Panda Express. But the... Do I want Panda Express? Panda Express sucks. You can't have pizza. Unless it's like... Unless he has a death wish. What is this place? Ooh. And I want to accommodate him because, like, you know, it would suck if I just that is the worst Photoshop job I've ever seen in my life. Like, no disrespect to this place, because the food looks delicious, but this Photoshop job is crazy. Hold on. I'm gonna have to... Hold on. Here we go. So I actually love this dish. It's I think it's like pork with mango, which is a pretty common dish in my country. But the way they Photoshop that onto the plate, man. Oh my god. Anyway. The yellow stuff is mashed up plantains. So it's kind of like mashed potatoes, but they use a different vegetable. Like, so this is, well, plantains. They boil them and mash them up.
Man, that
it's really good.
Looks like Half-Life 1 graphics sort of food. Oh
my god. Yeah. Plantains are good. They're like a Caribbean delicacy, basically. Not really, but well, we love plantains in the Caribbean area. Latin America loves them. Africa loves them. Just all three of us shaking hands on loving plantains. They're basically the banana's cousin, but it's not the same as a banana. These guys. These are more starchy and more neutral in flavor. They can be sweet, but that's if they're, you know, more ripe and yellow and matured. And that's where we get plátanos maduros. And those are good too. But yeah, plantains, I love them. I am absolutely the Dominican stereotype of eating nothing but plantains. Mira, come plátano. True. Very true. Oh, the chips too. Yeah, plantain chips. I love those. Especially with like when they're flavored with lime. Oh yes, I love them. And yuca. I only said that as like a targeted thing to Sushi specifically because she hates those. She hates yuca. So, the English word for yuca is a cassava, I'm guessing. I think that's what it is. So it's like a root. But when you boil these and you season them and it's like, oh, it's so good. I love them when they're really soft. Ah, it's so good. They're good. You just need to try them again. They're soft and they're kind of stringy, which is interesting. It could be a textural thing why some people don't like it, but they're usually seasoned with like onions and butter. Yeah, and you know they are bland. They have like a very neutral like flavor, and that's why you kind of have to like combine them with like. Typically we combine them with like sausages or something like that, or maybe just carne asada, you know, to kind of like balance it out. And yeah, it's more of like it's kind of like white rice, where it's like almost like a palate cleanser or something. No, not really. It's a more neutral element to the dish to kind of balance out the heavy seasoning of the meat. But, you know, sometimes things aren't just everyone's thing, and that's completely fine. I respect your opinion, even if it's wrong. I'm kidding. Was this Daisy Circuit? Yeah. Man, I want to play Mario Kart now. Retro, did you figure out what you want? I will say, your mom. That's right. Your mom. No. You have no clue. Bro. Alright, what's the Greek place called? I love tamales. I've had the regular Mexican tamales. I've also had Puerto Rican tamales, where let me see. I forget what they make them with, but I like those too. I think. Oh, they call it pasteles. Okay. I think they're made with plantains as well. But yeah, tamales are so good. Retro, what's the name of the Greek place? Come on. I'm hungry. Ooh, there's this place called Habibi. Lebanese food. Little Greek. Okay. There's probably something I'm interested in here. Wait, haven't we had this place before? Greek chicken pita. Yeah, okay. I'll take the chicken pita. No, wait, no onion. Onion. Make it a meal. Fresh cut fries and a Diet Pepsi. Fresh cut fries and Pepsi. There you go. Jesus, that's expensive. Well, it is what it is. All right, I got my food. I put it in the order. Just a chicken pita thing.
Pita? Don't turn me into marketable plushies.
Speaking of plushies, let me see if I got an update on that. No, so far nothing. It's been 6 days. Wait. Oh no, it hasn't been 6 days. It's been, oof. It's been about 12 days actually, like 2 weeks. What's going on here? Okay. It needs to be reviewed by the manager. Okay. Well, I'm just waiting on that, and then we can get those isolation plussies? Oh boy. Plushies out, and I do have a song that I can release alongside that announcement, so that's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a jumbo one. I still don't know what it looks like just yet. I really hope the head doesn't look weird, you know? But, we'll see about that. Like, I sent them a schematic of how it's supposed to look like, and hopefully they don't veer off too much and make his head look comically big, because he got big titties. He don't got a big head. He's built like your typical Bara character. Yep, Jumbo Plush Man. It's not up to me. I basically just want to release it as soon as I possibly can. And unfortunately, that's up to the people manufacturing it and all that stuff. So, that's another thing. But I do want to get other kinds of merchandise, like pins, stickers, keychains, like small stuff that people can just, you know, easily buy. But I gotta find, you know, an artist to do like little designs for those things to make sure that it's something that, you know, people want to buy. Because I do want to like expand my horizons on merchandise instead of just releasing a plushie every half a year. So, yeah. Bones, Panda, better watch out, because I might bother you about that really soon. But, we gotta figure out, like, what kind of pins people would want to see. And, all that jazz. Because basically, I've contacted my manager, and they were basically like, oh yeah, but we want to see like a design first so that we can, like, you know, propose it to the partner that does merchandise and stuff. So we gotta start brainstorming and vector art and all that jazz. Whatever. Oh, it'd be cool to do posters too. Oh, that'd be fun. And, you know, I gotta figure out royalties and stuff, give the artist a cut, because why not? God, it'd be cool to do posters. Okay. Oh man, I'm getting excited now. Let's see, any other merchandise ideas that people would get? Because we got posters, keychains, stickers, pins. That was another one that someone said. T-shirts, that's another one. That one's more of like a stretch goal, but I would love to do that at some point. Hoodies, that's a nice one too. Notebooks. Oh my god. No, you'd just be bullied. Like, if you brought an Ace notebook to school, you're just getting bullied. I don't... Why do you have a furry on your notebook? What are you, gay? I already got those. In fact, 2 plushies were out. Beanie hats? Are you calling me a beaner? I'm just kidding. I'm joking. That'd be cute, though. Fake tattoos. No. God, no. So another thing about like Ace's shirt is that we're gonna have to oh, patches. That's interesting. I never thought about that. So that's another thing in the list. What was I gonna say? Shit, I forgot. Socks. So the thing about shirts though is that I want to make sure that it's a design. Oh, right. Okay. The time gear on Ace's shirt, that's not mine. It's not my property. So I'm gonna have to like come up with something that goes on his shirt different. You know? Before I get sued by Nintendo. So it's not good. Ace socks? What? Is his mouth gonna be the opening that you put your foot into? Wait a minute. That was the worst idea I've ever said. No. We gotta have thigh-high socks. Ace thigh-high socks. It's just gonna be his legs. No, please. That'd be awful. That'd probably be something that I would get for myself. And it has like little paw pads on the bottom.
Random thing, but I remembered a meme where someone said that it was supposedly scientifically impossible that your brain would let you stub your own toe, and then a guy just constantly kicks a door in response.
Ow.
It was absolutely funny back then.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god, Mace being the socks. Yeah, people thought the time gear was a snowflake anyway, so might as well just put a snowflake on his shirt. A lot of concepts to draw up. Oh, concept artists. Hell yeah, fucking merch team of like 4 people. Worm on a string, Mace? Oh my god. Can I get custom worm on a string? Oh my god, that'd be so cute. Yeah, we need to have like a group of artists that we can continue to commission and all that. Trading blows. Now, hold on. Just kidding. Sven plushie. I gotta like really flesh out these characters more. I've been focusing so much on Ace, but that's mainly because he's kind of the one that people like. So it's it's hard to basically take a gamble and, you know, try a new character for people to possibly ignore, and I feel like that would be soul crushing. So I'm trying my best to, you know, just focus on what works for now, and then try to branch out a little later once this hype with Ace dies. I was thinking about making a post like on Twitter or something, like asking people like, hey, is there any artists out there that would like be okay with taking regular commissions, like regularly? That's what I mean, because I need artists. And that another thing about like why I'd rather people kind of like submit work to me, and then I can like kind of see if it's what I'm looking for. It's really hard to tell a person that they're not what you're looking for, so that's why I'd rather people just be like, here's my sheet, and if you take it, good, and if you don't, that's okay. So yeah, that's part of what's making it hard for me to like recruit, I guess, in a way. That's not a good word, but whatever. Because I've had some people offer, and then their art style just wasn't what I was looking for, and it's really hard for me to say that. And I don't want to discourage anyone either. So it's like, how do I go about this? And some people are weird about it too, where they're just like, I think it didn't happen to me, but I think it happened to Retro, where there was a person that was like being really aggressive, and if we're being honest, as mean as it sounds, their art just wasn't there. Like the skill just was not there, but they were like really pushy, and it's just I don't know. I'm looking for something like, you know, cartoony, friendly, colorful, that kind of stuff. Probably like thick line art, I guess. I feel like that would work really well on merch. Thick line art, yes. So I feel like that would look really nice on like pins and stuff, right? I don't know. I'm not that much of an artist. I draw every once in a while, but it's more of a hobby than anything. Oh, I love this song so much. I see. What drawings are on my iPad that are actually safe for work? They're all suggestive or porn. God damn it. Because I feel like that's the easiest way to like improve on anatomy and poses and stuff. Like genuinely, and I've said this before and I will die on this fucking hill. 18 plus people, I'm telling you, drawing porn is like the shortcut to improving on a lot of things. But yeah. The red color theory? What does that mean? I don't know nothing about theory, I'm dumb. I know a little bit about music theory though. Okay. I don't know if I can show this one. Can I? Yeah, no, it's just a belly mouth. I mean, it's not like suggestive or anything. Yeah, no, it's not. I have to question because I have to give Retro $20. $20. Okay. Excuse me. Third. There you go. Okay. There you go. You got your money. Now get out of here. No, not that one. So, I designed a crocodile man that has a mouth on his stomach. I think I've shown him before. Oh, you know, interesting thing. I actually made like a half-baked PNG tuber of him. So, I forgot about this. Okay, one sec. Hi. There you go. Yeah, I made this croc man, and I drew this myself. I'm proud. It doesn't look awful. But yeah, it's actually kind of easy to make these PNG tubers. But I'll definitely leave it to the artists. Because I don't really feel like I'm 100% there yet, but... meh. I stick to music. I like just focusing on one thing like that. Red color theory is a color that would catch your eye the most and bring your attention to. Red is the most vibrant to stand out, and that's what will catch your attention, like Ace's scarf. Oh. Huh. You know, the funny thing about that scarf, the reason why it exists was because I had a friend who just did not want to draw a neck. So he gave him a red scarf as, you know, like a reference to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, because we were both fans of Mystery Dungeon. So that was literally the reason. That's it. Here, let me see if I can find it. Sorry, I don't know if I used the wrong pronouns. They go by they, them now. Whoops. This, I believe, was... Let me see. This is it. So this was the drawing that they drew where they were like, I'm not drawing a neck, so I gave him a like a neck thing. And yeah, that's what started the whole like red scarf thing or whatever. And they drew him again, and look at that, he already looks very different. Blue Charizard looking ass. There you go, Ace lore. And I commissioned them, I don't remember how long ago it was, but look at that difference, man. Oh yeah, there's their signature at the bottom. Right there. I wonder if they still go by that on Twitter. Let me check. Let me see. Yep, they still go by it. There's an underscore between the words. So, yeah. There you go. It was so cool just seeing the difference between all those drawings by the same person. They've improved so much. Okay. Ace is dumb and ugly and stupid. I'm kidding. You know what's funny? I don't really see that many people that actually dislike the character, except that one girl that really likes retro for some reason. But it's, yeah, I mean, I guess the worst I've seen people say is like, you know, the character's like boring or whatever. But yeah, it's whatever. I mean, he doesn't really appeal to edgy twats anyway, so yeah, I said what I say.
I don't know why, but when I took a good look at Thesis Friday Night Funkin' Sprite, the boy had a thick tail.
I do like thick tails. Wait a minute. No, that's not what I meant. Not that tails. The body part. You bastard, you made me say that. Ban that guy. That's a clip. That's a clip.
Would you care to explain that one Kamex?
Yeah. A tail is that body part that connects from the spine. It's basically an extra appendage. And I really like when they're really big because they're huggable and soft and cute. I like large... That body part. There you go. I almost said it again. When you get an iguana mad, they start like slapping shit with their tail. And it's... when you get hit by that... Has he been into the city? I don't know, that's up to Retro. Retro, has Ace been into the city? I think he has to be escorted by another Sin if he goes into that city. I'm pretty sure that was like written lore in the mod. I think Sakuroma escorts Ace through the through the city. Wow, how ironic that Ace is escorted. Wait a minute. No, that makes Sakuroma the escort. That... Perfect! There you go! Wordplay. Wait a minute. Is there a fake mustache, like, prop in here? I think there is. There's gotta be. How do you spell mustache? There it is. It's with an O. Why, yes. Oh, ah! Why, yes, I am a Sin. Yes. I'm the Sin of... frigidness.
Really?
Yes. I freeze things. Being cold is a sin.
Really?
Yes. Also, look at my tits. Jesus Christ, they're fucking huge. Okay, I know. I did that last time. Vault. What other props does he have? A couch.
Retournez Satons.
Shut up, Elise. I mean, sassy bird woman. How do I even size this thing correctly? There you go. Today, class, Ace found a... Ace found a couch on the side of the road. Ah! Stop it!
Is there a top hat?
There probably is. Let me see. Hat. top.
Excuse-me sir, have you seen isolation?
I guess there's not a top hat. Panda, I need props. I'm kidding. You can add your own props though.
Are you the smoking couch?
No. Sven, actually, it's legal in New York now. Never mind. Yeah, we're good. We can smoke.
Are there sunglasses?
Yes. I don't see why there wouldn't be, actually. Let me see. What's this one? Oh. I wish I could just, you know, look through these menus without this popping up in front, but... Ah, there we go. Yeah! I yell at my wife in public. I'm just kidding. Okay, that needs context. Hold on. There, this is what I was talking about. I yell at my wife in public, starter pack. What a nerd.
It has come to my attention that the couch is moving like it's stuck on you. Also beautiful meme, that one.
Yeah, unfortunately Jack glued the couch to my ass. So, it's like that Drake and Josh scene. He's Megan. Oh no. I pinned it? What do you mean? Bum, bum. Bum. Bum, bum. Wait. Where are the nerd glasses? I want nerd glasses. There's no nerd glasses. Damn it. I want one of my characters to canonically wear glasses. Well, actually, Elise does. Duh. Alright, here you go. Ah! There's a checkbox that allows it to pin to your model like clothes and such. Turn it off. Okay. Where's that checkbox? Pet the couch. I think it's when you select the item, actually. Here, let me just test it on a random. Ah, there it is. Okay. Ah! Oh no, I put it on the wrong layer. Okay, let me reset. It's gonna be great when I have... I'm commissioning something from Panda, actually. And, you'll see. He's not gonna be in his... in the front of his apartment anymore. It'll make a lot more sense eventually. Okay. Oh shit, I did the pin thing again. Oh wait. Nope. Okay, we're good. Okay, and... I guess there's only white. Fine. Oh, look at that, the music. I know there was like a sleeping hat too, but... Or a sleeping cap? Yeah, that's what it was called. Nightcap. This is what you came to see. Damn it, the blanket is pinned to me. I guess it makes some sense. This is a very large bed to accommodate for this fat ass. Remember guys, he belongs in a mattress store. Alright, get the fuck out of here. I will walk closer. Grandma, what big teeth you have.
Yeah, Sonny, this is what happens when you don't get your wisdom teeth removed and you wait 50 years. My jaw hurts.
Oh yeah, I designed isolation. Yeah. Hold on. This was the very first design of isolation. Not much has really changed. So, oh, I'm still blushing. Whoops. Ah, wrong button. So this was the first, well, I don't know if it was the first actually. It definitely wasn't. Probably on my iPad. But anyway, the first-ish drawing of isolation that I've ever done. This is kind of the concept, and then I had some friends, like, you know, tweak some design elements to make him look more unique, or just because they know design more than I do. So I was like, hey, can you help? And they didn't change all that much, but I even like asked Twitter for input, and a lot of people sent me some cool redesigns and such. But yeah. This is interesting. Huh, a lot of those redesigns that people sent me are deleted. That's interesting. Okay. Well, either way, yeah, but it was like almost like a community effort in a way, but yeah, the base design is, the core design is still pretty much there. Mm-hmm. What the hell is going on? Sorry, I just read a thing. What is this? Someone's making a prediction of like a Sonic cinematic universe, apparently. And this was the chart that they made. Like, we don't need all that. We really don't need another MCU but Sonic form. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. Let's not Marvelify Sonic, please. Rouge the Bat movie. It's just an hour and a half of fucking jiggle physics. Boobies. Bat booba. Oh, good music. Yes, let's go. Am I gonna get copyrighted for this? There's something about this specific type of voice that you hear in a lot of like 90s music. And it's kind of the same for a lot of decades, which is so interesting to me, right? You know, and I wonder how that happens, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, you understand what I mean? Or like how every 70s boy band sounds pretty much the same. I didn't mean it like that. Wait, I need to back up a little bit. Here, I'm gonna play a tiny bit of a copyrighted song and see if I get hit with it. Oh god, let's hope I don't get hit with this. Ah! Rhodes jump scare. Let's see if I can play just a tiny bit of the vocals. Alright, here we go. Okay, you hear that voice? You hear that in a lot of like male singers back in the 70s? There's just a specific sound that they all have, and that's what I'm talking about. I don't know what it is. Anyway. Alright. So I got 13 DMCAs, and I'm going to jail for 5 years. Alright guys, see you when I'm 30. Bye! Sorry. I got lost in the music and I was reading. Decades tend to be dominated by one style of music and copycats abound. It makes sense a lot would sound similar. Yeah, it's... The thing that, like, confuses me is the voice quality. Well, not voice quality, but just more like, the characteristics of a voice can also be copied, it seems. Like, it's so weird how that works. And I don't know if it's really as simple as just chalking down to, like, just a sign of the times, but it really might just be that. What if I'm the one to sing it? Alright. Time!
What? You mean the timbre of the voice?
Yeah, that. Even that seems to be copied, which is... I don't know how that's a thing. Like, it's crazy to me. there are some times where I have confused certain artists like from the 70s because their voices sound like really similar. But I do love me some 70s music though, and that's because of my mom. She's the one that would be playing some like Billy Joel. Billy Joel fucking slaps. Sorry guys, almost sang, but not gonna do it anymore. Alright bitch, we get it, you're clingy. God. I'm just kidding. I've been in isolation for a while. You guys have been seeing Yeti Booba for too long. Okay, just... Whoops. Pay up, y'all. You gotta pay up. I'm just kidding. So, where's our food? Oh, speaking of, I'll be right back. There.
I remember that day. Good times, good times.
Ah, okay. Mic is unmuted now. Now I go to the food break. I gotta figure that one out. Okay. So interesting. My fries have this greenish color. I think that's due to the seasoning. Hard to tell. Yeah, wait. They heavily season these fries. Holy shit. Like a bunch of seasonings punching me in the face. Alright, Greek food, let's go. Oh. Hmm. Yeah, this is good. I got, like a chicken pita bread thing. With, feta cheese Fetish cheese? I'm kidding. And fries. Just a single fry. It has chicken, feta cheese, tomato, and lettuce. You know when people like order stuff and they're like, I'll have a small fry? A singular fry. Grilled chicken on a pita, my mom typically orders that. You calling me an old lady? Just kidding. Nice food there. What are you, my mom? Kidding. This is good. All right, Greek people. We get why you've been around for like thousands of years. Oh, this is so good. I hate it. Here, wait. I'm gonna get a picture. This is what I got. I don't got a PNG of it, so this is about as good as I'm gonna get. Let's go, Jack and Dexter banger. It's like creamy. Has like a splash of vinegar in it. And like, I mean, that's what I'm tasting. And the chicken and the soft pita bread is so good. Has like the sourish tinge with that creaminess. All right, now you go get your dinner so we can have a mukbang. I don't know how to say it correctly. Or I gotta say it like, you know, a girl from California. Mukbang. You know, we're out here banging muck. Mukbang, hello. Hey, get away from it. No. Go away. Um. I need a napkin. Uh-huh. Okay, but to be fair, what'd that mouth do? I'm sorry. Asking someone to say muck backwards is like asking someone to spell iCup. Hey, spell iCup. ICUP. Wait a minute, ew. There was one that I heard in New York City that they said to spell iPod, and it's IPOD, right? But OD is like, you know, basically slang for like overdoing it or something. And, you know, in regular English it means like, you know, overdosing, but in New York it's like overdoing it. Like, oh, that's OD. Like, you're overdoing it. So that's what it's supposed to mean. Like, I pee a lot, I guess. I don't know. People made that one up in elementary school. Like, when something is really loud in New York City, they would say like, oh, that shit's OD loud. I don't know. Nebraska? Ew, you're from Nebraska? Okay. How the fuck did you end up there? I never knew that, actually. What the fuck? That is so... Okay. Huh? That's so random. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying... That's just interesting to me because, you know... Because I know you're Hispanic, and a lot of us, we kind of tend to, like, go to very specific states. Like, you would probably see a lot of Hispanic people in, you know, California, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, and maybe, like, Florida and New York, and maybe New Jersey and Pennsylvania, and for some reason, Boston and Connecticut. But Nebraska? Like, how did that happen? Also, I was like reading out the names of states, by the way. I didn't memorize that. That's funny though. Like we only come in like specific parts of the US. You're not gonna find many Hispanics up in Minnesota. Like, who the fuck wants to live up there? At least you didn't feel alone. That's good, at least. It's funny. I'm so used to hold on. I'm so used to living in neighborhoods where there's a lot of black and brown people, you know, like myself, that it was so hilarious because when I moved to Orlando, I actually started seeing white people and I was like, wait a minute. I felt like a little I'm sorry. Just like, wait a minute. Right, I forgot what country I'm in. Yeah. But it was kind of a rarity seeing it, you know, seeing white people in like New York City, depending on what neighborhood you're in, obviously. But like where I was, like Brooklyn, Bushwick, and also places like Westbury, where you see a lot of like Central American people, like people from, you know, Honduras, San Salvador, or sorry, El Salvador, my bad. El Salvador, Honduras, Guatemala, and like Mexico and stuff. A lot of people from there. For some reason, we're in Westbury, which is the town that I lived in for a while too. And so I never really felt like I was alone, because there was always, you know, people around me that looked like me, that spoke like me. And I'm happy about that, you know? Never felt like an outlier. But it was funny though, because like when I walked into, like, let's say Publix, which is a more, I guess, like a more upscale grocery store. It's kind of like Kroger, I guess, which is like a step up from Walmart, you know? So when I walk into a Publix, I'm like the only brown person there, and I'm just like, whoa, wait a minute. Did I go into a different dimension? What's going on? It's funny. But then you walk back outside in the parking lot. It's so much more diverse. It's hilarious. Okay, I think I need to put this food away before I eat too much. But I don't want to, it's so good. But I'm gonna end up feeling sick if I don't. Decisions. Okay, I'll put it away. Okay, Greek food, you were delicious. Goodbye. Okay, I'm back from the fridge. Okay. I collect myself. I hope whatever's on my browser is not showing up on the stream, because I will be banned in 2 seconds. Alright. It was really good. Oh. No, wait, no. I did like it. I promise. You know what's funny? When I was like playing this game, the game that this song is from, I just had this song playing in the background. I did not know a single thing, like whatever any of this meant. So I was just out here doing tricks on skates and shit, and just listening to this. It's funny. Speaking of which, I kind of wonder if I can just screen capture my Steam Deck and play Jet Set Radio in, like, nice upscaled quality instead of just, capturing my actual Xbox. Yeah. I don't know. That might be a fun thing. But I need to finish a game first. I still gotta finish Thousand Year Door, and I still gotta finish A Link Between Worlds. So I'll do that. I just gotta suck less at finishing things.
I feel so lost all of a sudden. Like we are just chilling in the stream together to the point we'd forget about time until I now see it's been 3 hours in already. Like holy crap.
Yeah. Yeah. Streams do be long. I'm sorry. I don't even know what I was trying to go with there. Blah, blah, blah. Is my brain already turning into mush after 3 hours? No. That can't be right. Well, in that case, if I can't think of anything to say, then it's time to play Sonic Speed Sim. I'm just kidding. All right. Yeah, Sonic Speed Sim kind of turned into a grind fest, so I don't know if I'd really want to play that. Excuse me. Excuse me. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. There. So I have a separate browser for when I do stuff on stream, because I can't trust not Discord. I can't trust OBS to like not show sensitive information. So stuff like Power Wash Sim? Oh yeah, I gotta play that again. Apparently it's updated a lot, probably since the last time I played. Oh yeah, okay. So here's another thing I like to play, and this might be probably egotistical of me or something, but I want to see like how long it takes for me to find myself, basically. And it really depends on the questions I get asked. Okay. Okay. Is your character a female? No. Is your character real? This is a tricky question because, like, you know, I'm here, but, like, Ace isn't real. So let's just say yes, I guess. Is your character a soccer player? No. A famous YouTuber? I don't know about famous, but yes, I'm a YouTuber. Minecraft gaming? No. I've only done like 2 Minecraft remixes. Gaming channel? No, it's more of a music channel. Have a bald head? No. Live in India? No. 24-hour challenges? No. Create music? Yes. Is your character black? About a third, but people don't know that, so I'm just gonna put no. Is your character American? Yes. Does your character curse a lot? I don't think people would know that through my content on YouTube, so don't know. They're gonna guess now? Okay, good. Associated with gems? No? That'd be retro. Okay. Does your character make video game songs? Yes. No. No. Paint their nails? I don't think people know that about me though. This is not going good. The character from a 2D game. No. Have glasses? He does not. Funny videos? No. This is not working. Where are they going with this? Who's this? Wait a minute. No, that's close enough. A rapper? No. Are they gonna guess again? Sing on a stage? No. A bag of money? No, I'm poor. A DJ? No. Live with any of their parents? No. Is your character gay? I'm bisexual, but sure. Diamond Tail? No. Makeup tutorials? Cover their mouth? No. Has your character ever switched teams? Now what's that supposed to mean? Hold the fuck up. Fat? Is your character fat? I mean, he can be. There's some art where he is. But not usually. Does he wear makeup? This poor guy. Link to music in general. Yes. Fortnite? What? Write songs about mental illness? No.
Alright, this is just plain confusing, this Akinator session.
Does a character have a tail? Yes. Finally, a relevant question. Does your character kill a member of their family? No. Dark hair? Yes. Link with school? No. Does your character like men? Yes. Associated with the color purple? No. Does your character play Friday Night Funkin'? Okay, we're getting somewhere. Jesus Christ, there you go! Holy shit. There, that took like what, 40? Jesus Christ. Was it the fact that he likes men? Is that it? He likes women too? Jesus Christ. So yeah, I was like, let's see. Maybe we get like better questions this time. Is your character female? Oh no, they're just gonna put me down the same path. Yeah, nah. What do you mean probably not? Character more than 40 years old? An actor? No. What's this? No. What? Are they gonna try to guess now? No, not a rapper, not an actor. Recorded any albums? That's a tough one, because technically I had one album, but I took it down. And that was mainly because I was stupid and didn't realize that I should just leave up that album. I don't know, that was... whatever. I guess we'll just say yes. Member of a famous band? Not really. Is your character white? No. Is your character black? Not exactly. Fusion of two other characters? No. Sing in Spanish. Have I ever sang in Spanish on YouTube? No, but I sing in Spanish at home. I'm not Asian. Black hair? Yes, but that's a country singer. No. Human head? No. 4 legs? No. Stand on 2 legs? Yes. Made by humans? I guess. Hate rainbow cookies? No. I don't even know what that is. I don't have an editor. He's not green. Famous because of the... No. Human skin? No. He has fur. That's not me. An animal? Yes. Have a beak? No. We're getting into the furry questions. Let's go. Partnered streamer? A YouTuber? Yes. Pointed ears? Yes. Sometimes. He's not a fox. He writes music. A cat? No. Link with school? No. Associated with the color purple. Here we go again. From a mod! There it is. It's always the fucking F and F questions. God damn it. Alright. It's the F and F questions that are a dead giveaway. I can't believe this is my fucking calling, or what I'm known for now. Guys, I made Undertale remixes like 6 years ago. I was known for that. What the hell? 6? No. No, 7. Oh wow, it's been a while.
Hello.
Hi. Okay. Time to get lost. I'm pretty sure that's Europe. But where in Europe? Well, let's read some signs. Alright, multilingual people. I need your help. Wow, I cannot see that. Why, there's so much fucked up stuff here. Alright, let me just go to a place. Oh? Wilhelmsplatz. Gee, I wonder what country this is. I want to say Germany, but, well... Oh shit, I'm timed on this now? Oh, fuck. You're actually timed on this. That's kind of lame. But I get it. They're just adding another element. Yes, I'm gonna say this is German. It could also be Austria, but whoa! I just phased into the ground. Fuck it. Put it in Berlin. Call it a day. Somewhere in Berlin. I'm gonna be so wrong. Ooh. Well, it was in Germany, but it wasn't in Berlin. I'd like to see where it is, though. You're blocking it with the UI elements. Alright. Sports 2000. Una de las de Europa. I'm not sure what Policía Nacional. Someone's saying it's French. It's definitely not Spain. Madrid. Oh. Never mind. Alright, fine. Never mind, it was Spain. But what's weird is like... Yeah, now there's a Spanish. I got so thrown off by this right here. Because it says de Europa. Like, we don't do that in Spanish. can't fucking believe this. Alright, fine. So we can get it down to the street. It said right here CV35. Now where is that? I don't know if I want to put that much effort into finding the spot, but I could try looking around a little bit. I'm just seeing CM though, no CV. What? So what if it's actually Portugal? No, it's not. No, because I actually understood some of the people from Spain are just weird. Oops. Let's just put it around Madrid, whatever. Like south of it. Oh, what? Oh, no, it was in okay. Yeah, I did see that, actually, the city name. I didn't know that was a city name, actually. What is this? There we go. Wait, no, the lettering changed when I went here. Queremos que cuiden de nuestra salud. That's Spanish. Are we? Where are we? Oh, for fuck's sake, damn it, Spain. It's Spain again. Wow. This is pretty. A nice area. I didn't know it got cold in Spain. I forget where it is. I'm sorry. Or I forgot where it was. No, I didn't. I know where it is, but weather is kind of weird when it comes to specific places. Because like when you look at the world map, right? The Sahara Desert, right here. The fucking hottest place on Earth. But then, you know, when it comes to like the latitude, and you just kind of trace that over, we should be hit with that kind of heat. But it's not really the same. But yeah, there's Earth Science. I haven't taken an Earth Science class in like forever, so there's a scientific reason. I just don't know it. Anyway. I don't know, I'm just gonna drop it in Spain somewhere and call it a day. Maybe it's Madrid this time. Yeah, it actually was. Okay, stop putting me in Spain. Alright, what? Are we in Europe again? Man. Alright, what's this language here? Oh, what the hell? So it's definitely in like Eastern Europe. Though it might. I'm gonna just throw a guess in the in the dark and say that this is the Czech Republic. It's definitely like a Slavic nation, but one that doesn't use Cyrillic. So I'm leaning towards the Czech Republic, but I'm not entirely sure. It could also be Poland. Poland doesn't usually look this nice. I'm kidding. I'm sorry, that was mean. Okay, let me keep looking. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna say Czech Republic, maybe near Prague. Fuck it. Oh, it was actually in the neighboring country, which I wish I could fucking see. There we go. So it was actually... Oh, it was in Poland! Damn! Okay, so here's the thing. When I see a bunch of C's and Z's next to each other, that's when I'm like, that's Polish. What's this place? It's kind of pretty. Wait a minute. This looks fancy. interesting. What side of the road are people driving? Ah, okay. People are driving on the left side of the road. I'm seeing palm trees. I'm seeing English. This is looking like my first guess just out of nowhere. I'm gonna say somewhere in Australia, maybe. But I'm just gonna keep looking around. Oh, you saw a domain? Oh shit, where? Let me .com? What? Oh, Perth. Never mind, we're in Perth. Hello, Perth. Yeah, that is Australia. Okay, there you go. Oh boy. That's like Italy or France. At least the architecture reminds me of those two countries. Discount di oro. Sorry, disco di oro. I can read. Can't actually read. I just pretend to read. Santa Maria. Yeah, this is Italy. Santa Maria. Area pedonale. You gotta do the hand thing, you know? Okay, I'm sorry. Look at all... Oh, yeah, okay, we are in Italy. But I wonder what city. Boobs! Oh no! Not the boobies on the stream. I'm gonna get so fucking banned. I don't know, man. Let's just put it in a big city and call it a day. We're not in Rome, but yeah, we're in Bologna? How do you actually pronounce that? Are we in Europe again? No, we're what? Actually, oh, never mind. That's a European sign. Well, oh, that's Cyrillic. I didn't know they just straight up use stop signs with English wording on them. Huh. I'll keep looking around. Sport Ilha. Just kidding. Yeah, the thing... Oh, wait, .eu. Interesting. I don't... Russia's not part of the European Union. Is it? So, it might not... Bitcoin? Oh, God. How does this work? You just walk in and... Okay. Because I know if there's like a domain, it would be like .ru or something. So, I don't know. It confuses me a little bit. And I can't read Cyrillic, unfortunately, so... What the fuck? What? There's just a... What? It's a bus stop at the... What? What? Yo, what is going on with this? Oh shit, I'm gonna die. Kiev. Kiev. No, it was Bulgaria. Okay. Yeah. BE. What domain would that be? BE. BE. Oh, what the hell? Oh. Belgium. Got it. Thank you. And let me look a little bit more. I want to see what country we might be closest to, because Belgium speaks, I believe, 3 languages. And maybe the language that we see would kind of point us to the direction of what the neighboring country this area is. Oh, that's French and Dutch. So, would that mean... Oh, that doesn't tell us much. God damn it. This is hard. Belgium, why are you a hodgepodge of 3 countries? And your flag is just Germany on its side. Ah! Oh. The only big city in Belgium. That I should have made that guess a while ago. Ooh, what's this place? Largo. Oh. That's Portuguese, I believe. Because do. Yep. There you go. That's Portuguese. So I'm gonna guess that we're in Brazil, but I don't know what city we are though. Oyo. Oh yeah, I've seen those here in the US. The Geoguesser has been humbling. I'm just kidding. Yeah, this is Portuguese. We're in Brazil, I'm pretty sure. The only problem is I don't know what city we're in, because there's a lot in Brazil. Alright, I'm just gonna take a guess because there's a lot of big cities in Brazil. Fuck it. Brasilia. Whatever. No, it was actually, here. Salvador. This looks like the bridge between Alabama and Florida. I've been on this bridge plenty of times, but there's a lot of long bridges, so this really does look like between like Mobile, Alabama and Pensacola, Florida. But I'm gonna just go to the end of this bridge. If I fucking can. This thing is huge. Come on, give me a sign. Oh my god, I'm not playing Phasmophobia. Oh, what? That's not an American. Oh, shit. That is also Portuguese. Well, I'm glad I didn't guess yet. We're in Brazil. Oh my fuck. There's a bridge just like this in... Oh my fucking god. Okay, Brazil, we get it. It's you. We need... Where could there be a very long bridge that like spans across basically the ocean? There is land on all sides basically. So I have no fucking idea where we could be. It's definitely not any of these bridges, because that's just... Yeah. We might actually be back in Salvador. But... Oh, could it be this? Ooh, it might be here. Yeah! I'm sorry. Alright. This big ass street is definitely the United States. Look at this. 904, I don't recognize that area code. But let's see what kind of restaurants we see. Is that a Hardee's? Okay. It's called Carl's Jr.'s in the east side, so we might be at west, like out west or something. There's palm trees here. We might be in Southern California, maybe Arizona. Or actually, no, because Arizona and New Mexico are, they're very, like, desert-like. Someone's saying Florida. Circle K. You might be right. Oh, wait, you're right. Look at the license plates. It is Florida. Never mind. I could have sworn it was called Carl Jr. here. And not Hardee's. Whatever. It is Florida. We know that now. Now, what fucking city is this? So when you see the blurred license plates, there's like a green tinge in the middle and like an orange blotch. That's definitely the Florida plate. Someone's saying Western Florida. Atlantic. Miami? No. If it was Miami, there'd be like, you know, 10 different drive-bys. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Alright, oh shit! Okay. Someone said Northern. I'm just gonna trust them. Jacksonville. Ooh! That was clutch! That was clutch. Okay. Whoever said Northern Florida, that was fucking clutch. Alright, yeah, I think that was a recent thing, it being timed. Right, I gotta read things. Done. Oh, here we go. Swatch. They really like their swatches. Alright, here we go. Well, I can understand this, so it's Spanish. What the hell? These alleyways, man. Could have sworn I saw a flag. What is this flag? I've never seen this before. It might be an option. I guess I gotta check. Oh. Excuse me. I don't know Spain, man. Alright, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay. This is northern Spain, apparently. Oh, bus. Bus. And roundabout. Come on, let me read the sign. Centro Ciudad. Are they just gonna keep putting me in Spain? Like, what is this? Estación. Yeah, what the fuck? Don't tell me this is Spain again. Gobierno. 100% what the hell? Eléctrico. Cero emisiones. Zero Igorben. What does that mean? I mean, it's the same
Spain,
thing, but...
home of the ice resort boy.
Is... Hold on. No, it's... Basque? What? No. I'm trying to figure out what this other language is, because it might give us... It's Basque. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Oh, fuck. Oh, it was still northern Spain. God damn it. What? Okay, what's going on here? Let me go back to single player. Oh. There's an expert? Oh, that's why they kept dumping me into cities. Oh, okay. What's explorer mode? Pick a country to play from the map or list below. Do your best, play... Oh no, this would be really hard. Pro leagues? Oh my god, I forgot there's actually like a pro thing of this. Aw. Is there a way I can like, you know... I guess I can't tweak the settings anymore. So that's why they kept dumping me in like the same 5 countries. That's apparently easy mode. Well, that's not fun. Like, dump me in the middle of Malaysia or something. Like... If you get anywhere in the United States, though, that shit is like hard mode. Wisconsin? Okay. I'm gonna assume that we're in Wisconsin because of that sign. I just don't know where that specific city is. Yeah, I don't know. That's probably some middle of nowhere bullshit. Okay. Yeah, was near... Okay. I almost got put in Ohio. Don't know where this is. See, when you get put in places like this, you kind of tend to look at the architecture. You also look at the kind of cars that are there. Like this is a car that's, you usually see in like Central Europe, like France and stuff, because this is a French make. And then you also look at signs, like that one that we just passed, and try to determine what language this actually is, which I'm actually unfamiliar with. Like that little marking on the S, I'm not sure where I'm at because of that. Okay, fine, check. It's not, no. Poland. Fuck! I was wrong. It was... Oh. Croatia? Okay, it was Croatia. I don't like the timing. God damn it. I don't like that they time me. Pretty diverse area, all things considered. Oh, that's French. Yeah, that's French. Doesn't seem like we're in Paris. We're probably in a smaller city. Sure, I'm just gonna pick a random city and call it a day. I don't know why I sound southern right now. Lyon. Damn it, it was Paris. It must have been like the outskirts of it. Oh. That looks like Japanese architecture, but let's look around and see a little more. It's looking more and more like Japan. If I can just find a sign so I can recognize the lettering. Yeah, I think that's Japan. Now, the problem is, what part of Japan? Because it's a very, very vast in terms of landscape. Like you got mountains, you got snow, you got tropical areas. It's a lot. Pretty sure there are tropical areas in Japan, right? Suzuki! You don't see those in the US anymore. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna go like mid-Japan. Okay, that's not bad. Look at that. Okay. I'll take that W. Okay. Well, this is the United States, that's for sure. Let's see, do we see a front license plate? We do. And if I see a little bit of red on top, that means it's Ohio, but I can't tell just yet. I need to look at more license plates. American suburbs might fucking be hated. I don't see any palm trees, so we might be more up north, maybe the Midwest. The problem with the United States is that a lot of this country is very samey. That's a nice car. I'm not really one for American cars, but hey, you know what? I can appreciate a good one. Well, I'm fucked. Let's pick something. Ohio. Huh. Wisconsin. Okay. Here we go. Oh, that's German. With that weird... Bleh. Can you see that, my cursor? Yeah, you can. Okay. Oh, no. No problem is, where the fuck? I don't know at this point. Well, this looks... Wow, wait. What's with all the mountains and shit? Okay. We might... I almost want to say Austria. Ah! I gotta pick something. Hurry! It could be Switzerland too. And it almost... What? Italy? Huh. Okay, that's a surprise. Huh. Gee, I wonder where we are. The worst part is, this could be a number of countries, so I wouldn't even just say Russia yet. It could be Bulgaria. It could be Ukraine. Hell, it could be fucking Kazakhstan. We don't know. Huh. The more you know. Some sections of northern Italy used to belong to the HRE. I remember watching like a YouTuber react to like languages around the world, and they saw this character here, and they're like, "Is that a chair?" That was funny. I don't know, man. Fucking whatever. Yeah, you see what I mean? This was Ukraine this time. I'm a traitor. All right, what the fuck's going on here? Oh, this is... I love that. This is Southeast Asia. I'm kidding. No. Is that a chair? Oh, I see a person walking. Maybe we can ask them where we are. Hey, excuse me. What the fuck? Is it me, or is this person dressed like very formally and they have a bag and they're just walking down this random street? That's a story right there. We're in Latin America. Just kidding. Oh wait, we see them again. It's just a random... What the fuck? It's just a random old lady. What is she doing out here? I have no idea what country we're in. It's a bus stop. Okay. And that was apparently in Russia. She was just coming home from work or something. Here I was thinking she was like hitchhiking or something like that.
Alright, lady. End of the line, get out of my car.
Hitchhiking on heels. You never know. Maybe she wanted to look fabulous while being homeless. That's another thing, right? That people tend to misconstrue. When they see a homeless person with like a smartphone or something, they're like, well, if you're homeless, then how do you have a phone? And it's like, smartphones nowadays are like a necessity. Like in a lot of like modern societies, I guess. So it's not really uncommon anymore. And that was apparently, I don't like this timing thing anymore. That was Sweden? Okay. Fucking hell. This stuff is hard. Alright. Well. Ugh. Alright, well. I've been talking a lot. Starting to feel a little tired, and it's 9 p.m. So we're getting into late territory here, at least for me. So I think I'm gonna head off and end the stream. I also need to figure out why this playlist has been playing like the same 10 songs over and over again, even though this playlist has like 200 songs. I hate the shuffle. I hate shuffle on YouTube. Anyway, I'm gonna go and rest my chest from breathing so much and talking. I mean, blah blah blah. You're gay. Bye.